Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 34 of my Super Kids Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And I think we're on the final push to get these kids with their character values maxed. The girls already have maxed all of their character values. Declan, he needs a little bit of empathy, so I have him going off to play with the Doctor toy set. And Edward and Freddie are actually our ones who need the most work. Not that they need a lot, but Edward needs empathy. He could possibly get that with playing with the Doctor playset and some encouragement. If it comes down to it, we might just do one more round of volunteering with them. And he also needs his emotional control. So he's still pretty close. He just, he's one of my further ones. And of course, Freddie still is one of the further ones. He needs conflict resolution, manners, which we're about to go work on that with our Nora, and the emotional control is close but not quite there. And there, if we take a look at our Grant, he needs the emotional control, though we could take him volunteering to get that up a little bit more, but he's fine as he is right now. So let's go back to Freddie, and we're going to have him help fix that bad relationship with my favorite vampire, Ishan, because he definitely has helped us with the conflict resolution and not having to just teach constantly with respect to that. So now we're going to go back to Nora, and we're going to encourage the fact that he just did that, helping fix the bad relationship. And let's check in on Freddie there and see we got a little bit more of a nudge on that. Usually I like to see this maxed as children, like all the way fully up. But given that we have our favorite vampire Ishan to help have to build those bad relationships, they're probably okay. So, but we might just try another nudge. But right now, first off, we're not going to do it right away. We are going to teach to say please and thank you. And honestly, because he's a child, we could just go around and everyone who's not fully maxed possibly teach sorry. But it takes a little bit of time, and it might be quicker just to get them all to just build some relationships instead. So let's check in on Declan. And he has his empathy. So he essentially is done now because he's got that maxed. And Edward, he's working on that emotional control by writing in his journal. I just don't know whether Nora is going to be finished in time to go encourage him, close enough to when he is done with that. And Grant, he is almost done with that. So maybe what we'll do is, it's easier to play with them down. We will have him wind down with classical. And then, there we go. We're going to try and knit. We'll wait till he's sitting. And Declan, you're going off. Why don't you do one more round of playing here to get that empathy, and then you can go play on the monkey bars to your heart's content. So Grant is sitting here. So now, oh no, I want you to sit again. No, come here. Wind down with classical again. You're getting a little hungry, my boy. And then once you're sitting, I'm going to have you knit. We're going to knit, try and resume knitting. We'll see whether that works. See, it doesn't work. Okay, sit. Forget the listening to music. And pause. There is a new issue with knitting that if they're standing, they can't resume knitting their item, which is why I was trying to do it when he was sitting, but we'll see. Green's men's sweaters. Can you stay sitting? Yeah, see it work there, but he had that whim to go away, so that didn't work. Okay, so can you encourage learning about please and thank you? Oh, you still need to do your work task, but whatever. So your conflict resolution, your manners, I should say, not conflict resolution, they are fine too. So you just need that emotional control. So why don't you come and wind down with classical, and then Nora can come and encourage you, and then I think you'll be done. Probably. Let's see. Parenting, encourage, winding down with classical, and good going, Grant. You got that finished. You're hungry. Wrong one. So, but your emotional control is not there. So we're going to actually, we're going to have him rally the troops. But we'll go rally the troops with someone else. There you go. And then to get your hunger back to where it needs to be. And then you're going to come and write again in your journal. And Freddie, did you... Nope. So you're going to come write in your journal. So we can get that up. And Nora, are you having a shower? You're cleaning. Cleaning's okay. Cleaning's acceptable. We'll let you do that. And it definitely needs it. Okay, let's check one more time. Just make sure no one's lost anything. So there, our Abigail is fine. Bonnie is fine. Colleen, that conflict resolution, can you work on someone's bad relationship just to get it up that little nudge? Can we try that? Can you do that from up there? Let's see. Yep, and you got it all done. Okay, let's go on to Declan. Declan, he's got everything maxed himself, and he can get that all the way up, which isn't really that important. Edward, you still need that emotional control. Okay, so come here and wind down with classical, and then come and write in your journal. And then we're going to get Nora to come here and encourage you winding down. Okay, let's try and parenting, encourage. You didn't really do that for very long, so I can't imagine it did very much for you. And what is it you want to buy again? Oh, a dishwasher, which I have been meaning to get to, but I haven't done it yet. Parenting, encourage. Well, I thought you already done that, but we'll do it again. Writing in journal, and we'll do the same with Freddie. Writing in journal, and writing in journal. And then let's check on them all and see. He's still not quite there, and his empathy's not, but he is still writing. Freddie, you got it all. You're all done. Edward is now our weak one. Edward is definitely now the one who needs the most help. And Declan is done. So Grant, you're so close, Grant. You're just not quite getting there, but you're so close. And let's just go fast. We'll let the kids do their thing. Oh, Bonnie's going through a loud phase. Oh my, one of my least favorite phases. I have to say, big time, one of my least favorite phases. So Grant, why don't you come here and wind down with classical? And since we're here, why don't you, Edward, right name, Edward, go play there. So while you're winding down, we're going to come here and parenting, encourage, winding down to classical. And then let's just check in on Grant and see if you actually get that encouragement. Let's see if we get a boost there. Yeah, so he's just so minimally in a range. It's pretty funny. Is he... No, we can't do anything with him. But I think Freddie's done now that I think about it. Freddie got everything. He was like the one who seemed the furthest to behind, but now it's Edward. Edward is our one who is behind, so we need to concentrate on Edward. Parenting, encourage, playing with Doctor, playset. And it looks like we're going to be aging them all up in the next part, and that will be the last part of this Super Kids Challenge. And I do have the blog post, which has all the information about my suggestions for what we're going to do with them as teens, because I've had a few people say they'd like to see them. And I am looking for Sims, possible love interests for Nora, possible friends / love interests for the kids when they are teens, and if they're part of families, even better. And I will put the hashtag up on the screen, and it is also noted on the blog post, which will be linked down below. So let's just check again. So I know, Grant, you're just there with the emotional control. I think I would rather you. How good is this? Oh my goodness, you did a legendary greens men's sweater. Very good. So why don't you come here and write in your journal and get a little bit more. Although I should probably check and see if your fun is fine, so you don't need any help with that. And Abigail, why don't you rally the troops? You look like you need some help. And rally the troops. And Bonnie, can we discipline her for being loud there? Because I saw she was like, no, see, I find it says here, ask about phase, and then it says to discipline them, but I never have any options for disciplining with the loud phase. It listens to loud music, and you can't say, oh, that was bad, you did that, or anything like that. Yeah, it says you can influence me to quiet and discipline me over loud actions, but I never have the option to discipline them. Can parenting influence to, like, where's the option to be quiet? Influence to, maybe if we just influence her to do something, maybe that'll just help her get over it. So turn this off before we get angry. Let's see, parenting. Yeah, all we can do is influence, even though she had turned the music up and it was very loud. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to come here and we're going to encourage writing in journal. And Edward, I don't know what you're doing, but come play doctor. Come play with the doctor playset. So we can get that done. We'll put that here. What are you doing, Nora? How long is it going to take you to finish chatting with Bonnie? Okay, you're done. Try and do the influence to work on the project to see if that helps her get over her loud stage. That's what I really want. And then, probably going to make some cakes. Because I can't imagine the cakes we had from when they aged up before are any good, if they're even still in here. Oh, there's a partially eaten cake. Are they all partially eaten? Nope. Actually, we have a couple of cakes. And they have candles on them. Or that one does. Can I not? Oh, I can put it back in, but like this. And we'll put this back in too. Okay. So can you come here and encourage parenting, encourage playing with Dr. Playset? And I guess you should really do your work because you do work tomorrow. So we need to make a flower arrangement. So we're going to make an arrangement and get that done, and then we will gift it to one of the kids. I don't think it has to be, like, successfully received, but yeah. And Edward. Yeah, you're just like, just almost there on both of those, but not quite. Not quite at all. So, how many vacation days do you have left? 4 days. I say, take a day off. Take a vacation day. That's what you can do. And she can't even encourage him right now because she's too busy doing her other stuff. And Grant, did you get that emotional control? Oh, yes, you did. So you're done. So they're all done except for Edward. Grant's got everything. Oh, this is broken. Oh, so kids or teens, they can help with repairs. And things, and it'll help with the handiness skill that I want them to learn. Probably get higher than what I need them to be. So there we go. Yeah. So the only one is our Edward. And, oh, he was taking that day off. So come here and play doctor again. While you wait for your mom to finish her work, or her first part of her work, because she needs to get this done. Let's go. Whenever you're finished, that would be good. There we go. All done. So now we're going to scent with, we may as well scent it because we can still put it out for our bees after we give it to one of the kids. There we go. So it's scented. And now we need to put it in our inventory And we're going to come here and we are going to encourage the playing with the doctor playset. And then we will, yay, he did it. And then we're going to try and gift the flower arrangement, which I haven't done for a little while. Oh, we have probably the ones that are in any poor. Okay, so we can't do it from there. We can list it on Plopsy. I haven't sold one. I would think it'd be better to list it with, here, I know what it is. We'll do this with the bluebell scent, because then they don't go bad. They don't wilt. But you can't do both. Oh no. We're going to start practicing your hiding. And then we're going to assume, hopefully she has some homework to do. Yes, she does. So that will help her. And let's come here and try and give the flower arrangement. Give a gift, friendly gift. Let's see. Can we find the flower arrangement in here? I guess it doesn't matter if it was a poor flower arrangement, which I can't find any of the flower arrangement. That's probably because she has so much stuff in her inventory. And I did not see it. Maybe it's in a different category. I'm going to look again. Well, I definitely didn't see it. I wonder if it's under a give crafted gift, but maybe we can't give crafted gifts to kids, and maybe that's why, because I see it there with the nanny. Oh, well, that's not a crafted gift. Well, it is, but it's not the crafted gift I'm looking for, which explains why I can't give it to the kids, because they'll have no use for it whatsoever. So there's the give gift, and I'll try it again if I don't see it separately here. Okay, so there it is. So we can give it, it's its own separate category, which is what I thought I had remembered. It's just that it wasn't there for the kids, but obviously we cannot give it to a child. So we can do this, and it looks like we can't choose which one we're giving to her. We're just giving her one of those. So I can understand why you're not going to like this. Oh, right, she got paid. So which one did you give her? The poor one? Or the good one? You gave her the poor one. Oh, poor nanny. Poor nanny. I was okay with you giving the good one. I didn't need it to be. There we go. So we're gonna, may as well go. Oh, I was gonna say, well, apply might. Oh, we got another one. We don't need these pop-ups. We need to keep them all positive. So we're going to, which one's the easiest one for me to work on? I think the conflict resolution. Normally I'd go the opposite, but with the kids I'm finding the emotional control harder because I don't have the violin as a tool for them. So we're going to help fix a bad relationship, my favorite. And if we have to, we'll just have to help her some more. And you're uncomfortable because you need to have a shower. So come here and take a shower. Okay, so it's back up. Yay. So you may as well encourage her for doing that, just to get it that much further. There, encourage helping to fix a bad relationship. And he's very dirty. And now, Edward, you're my one who needs the most to work, because we are having this birthday tomorrow, so we need to get this done. So we're going to come here, and where are our toys? They are outside. So why don't we go in here and open, and we'll try playing with emotion with that. And then we'll have Nora encourage you, but maybe we'll have her repair that first. And let's keep an eye on him while he's playing, because I used to find that they would play for quite a while when you would tell them to play, but I was finding they weren't playing as much. I know when we first started this challenge and they had to play with the toy, it seemed like they got it done really, really quickly every time. I don't know if it's something to do with like the fact that we're on like a tiny lot or what. Okay, so she's finished that, and he is playing it with it for a while. And she's going to dispose of that. So now what I'd like to do is have her come here and encourage playing to wind it down. Now I kind of wish he hadn't taken the day off, because being, well, I guess you have we could get phone calls from them. From school. That can be a thing. It's like to keep them all positive without these pop-ups and questions and stuff all the time just seems kind of hard. Okay, so you're still not got it all the way up. So you're going to come here and you're going to rally the troops because I see you need it. And I saw Nora needed some help too. Let's try it again. Try it a couple of times. Then you are going to wind down with classical. You're energized from your active trait. You'll be much... Oh, it's a love day. Oh, I want to age them up. Oh, I'm going to edit this holiday. I am going to get rid of going on a date. And I find that giving flowers is kind of a nuisance, to be honest. We'll do No, I don't want to do decorate. I don't want to do anything that once they become teens would have an impact because I'm planning on aging them up today. So the only thing... And decorating is something teens do, but not children. So I don't want to do that one. Even though I do sometimes do it, I kind of like it. But of course, we'll do our favorite opening presents, which I was thinking of doing anyways, because they're going to have a birthday. So it'd be nice to open presents for that. And I probably don't want to do too much. And I often watch romantic TV, but again, kids don't do that. So I don't want to do that because teens do. Let me see what else we can do that... Well, we can do it and then we can take it away if we find it something kids don't do that I know that they do as teens. That's probably what I'll do. Let's try this, even though that doesn't really fit. And baking doesn't work because kids don't bake, but teens would. I did it with teens and they needed to bake. So that's not a thing that's going to help. Okay, well, I picked a few. We'll see. So the romantic spirit, I think I'll remove that because that is something that teens need to do. It's just the way to work around the fact that they can't do that. So there we go. The only thing that's left of Love Day is the giving flowers. But no. Yeah, I really want to age them up. So it just is what it is. So I think apart from Edward, they have all maxed everything, and he's really close. He's just working on that emotional control. Let's just try to encourage winding down with classical and see how that will go. I can't say that really helped, but we'll have him write in his journal. But he can just get the final stuff done in the next part, where we're also going to age them all up, which will be the last part of this challenge. Let me know down below in a comment if you have anybody to put in the save for when they are teens. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.